In most sports, champions lift a trophy. In this one, they might walk away with a bull. Two wrestlers step into a circle of sawdust. They grab each other by the shorts. No ring ropes, no gloves, no weight classes. Just grip, balance, strength, and one goal: throw the other man flat onto his back. This is Schwingen, Switzerland's Alpine wrestling tradition, and it might be the most respectful fight sport on Earth. To understand Schwingen, you have to start with the setting. Not a dark arena, not a cage, not a modern wrestling mat. A field, a festival, mountains in the distance, Alp horns, flags, families, food stalls, and circles of sawdust. Because Schwingen is not just a fight, it is a Swiss festival tradition. Part sport, part ceremony, part national identity. The first thing you notice is the shorts. Schwingen is sometimes called Hosenlupf, which roughly means breeches lifting. And once you see it, that name makes sense. Each wrestler wears heavy jute shorts over their clothes. The grip starts there. One hand holds the back of the shorts, the other controls the belt or fabric. From that grip, the wrestlers try to lift, twist, trip, and throw. A clean win happens when both of the opponent's shoulders hit the sawdust. That is the sport in one sentence. Grab the shorts, break the balance, put the back flat. Simple to understand, very difficult to survive. Schwingen looks strange because everything begins from the same awkward grip. You cannot step back and reset like boxing. You cannot circle freely like judo. You are already connected. Chest close, feet digging into sawdust, hands locked into cloth. Every attack is a battle for balance. If you pull too hard, you expose yourself. If you lean too far, you get thrown. If you hesitate, the other wrestler turns your own strength against you. This is why Schwingen is not just brute force. It's leverage, timing, footwork, and knowing exactly when the mountain moves. And then comes the part that makes Schwingen feel brutal. No weight classes. At the biggest traditional level, a smaller wrestler can face a giant. A fast technician can face a man built like an Alpine barn door. That changes everything. In most combat sports, size is carefully controlled. Here, size is part of the drama. A huge wrestler can crush forward, but a quicker one can use the grip, the sawdust, and one perfect angle to send him over. That is the magic of Schwingen. Strength matters, but balance can betray strength. Schwingen grew from Alpine and rural wrestling traditions. Farmers, herders, mountain communities, men who worked with their bodies and measured each other through strength, toughness, and respect. Over time, the local contest became something bigger. Swiss cities and national festivals helped turn it into a symbol of Swiss identity. That's why the prizes still feel so unusual. A bull, a cowbell, rustic objects, things that point back to the Alps, back to farms, back to the world the sport came from. The prize is not just what you win, it's what the sport remembers. But the most important moment in Schwingen is not always the throw. It's what happens after. The winner stands, the loser lies in the sawdust, and then the winner bends down. Not to celebrate over him, not to mock him, to brush the sawdust from his back. That small gesture changes the whole sport. Because Schwingen is rough, it's physical, it's heavy, but it's not built on humiliation. The throw decides the winner. The gesture protects the dignity of the loser. And that's why this sport feels different. That's Schwingen, a sport where giants fight in sawdust, where champions become kings, where the prize might be a bull, and where the winner still kneels to clean the loser's back. From the outside, it looks like wrestling by the shorts, but inside Switzerland, it carries something older: strength with restraint, power with respect, a fight that ends with dignity. If Schwingen surprised you, there are more where that came from. Subscribe. New episode next week. Sports the world forgot. I'll see you there.